Start.
Hi Gopinath, welcome to interview. Can you introduce yourself and share your background and interests?
Hi, I'm Gopinath, a computer science student with a strong passion for backend development, object-oriented programming, and database management. I have gained hands-on experience with languages like Java, Python, JavaScript, frameworks like Node.js and React.js. And my interest in application development stems from my enthusiasm for designing efficient backend systems and managing data effectively. And I particularly enjoy applying object-oriented design principles to build modular, maintainable code and working with databases like MySQL and MongoDB to ensure smooth and reliable data operations. I'm applying for the application developer role in Microsoft because I am excited about the opportunity to work on impactful applications that leverage cloud technologies and serve users at scale. Microsoft's commitment to innovation and building developer tools aligns perfectly with my goal to contribute to robust, scalable software solutions. I look forward to deepening my technical expertise, learning from experienced engineers, and growing as a developer in a challenging, collaborative environment like Microsoft.
Okay, Gopinath, what is the object-oriented programming and why is important in application development?
Object-oriented programming, the paradigm based on the concepts of objects, which contain both data and methods. It promotes modularity, code reusability, and ease of maintenance. In application development, OOPS, object-oriented programming, helps structure code logically and makes it easier to update or scale applications.
Okay, Gopinath, can you explain about four pillars of the OOPS?
Sure, sir. The four pillars are encapsulation, abstraction, inheritance, and polymorphism. Abstraction, bundling data and methods that operate on the data within a class. Abstraction is known as hiding a complex implementation details and showing only essential features. Inheritance, allowing a class to inherit properties and methods from another class or its parent class. Polymorphism, the ability to take more forms, like using the same method name but different behaviors like data types, alignments, order, etc.
Okay, Gopinath, how do you connect an application to the database?
First, I choose a database management system like MySQL, PostgreSQL, or SQLite. Then I use a driver or ORM, means Object Relation Mapping tool like JDBC for Java or JDBC for Java to connect. Then I open a connection, execute queries, select, insert, fetch data, and always close the connection to avoid memory leaks. Memory leaks.
What is CRUD and how is it used in applications?
CRUD stands for create, read, update, delete. The four basic operation apps perform on database records. For example, in a user management app, create means add a new user, read means display user information, update means edit user details, and delete means remove the user.
Okay, Gopinath, have you ever worked on a project where you can use both OOPS and database? What did it involve?
Yes, sir, I have created a student management system where I used OOPS to design classes like student course and enrollment. I connected the app to my MySQL database to store a better student information. It helped me to understand how structure classes and map them to database tables effectively.
How do you stay up to data with new technologies?
Uh, I follow developer tools, developer blogs, watch YouTube tutorials, and read documentation regularly. And I also like filling small projects to try out new tools and frameworks.
How do you handle bugs or errors in your code?
I start by reading the error messages carefully, use print statements or a debugger, and check stack traces. I also search documentation of forms like Stack Overflow. If it's a tough one, I break the problem into small parts to isolate this issue.
Do you prefer working team or independently?
I enjoy both, sir. I work I like working independently when focusing on coding tasks, but I also enjoy team collaboration during brainstorming for reviews and debugging. Teamwork leads to better solutions.
Thank you, Gopinath.
Hi Gopinath, that's a great interview. Now I'd like to share my thoughts and feedback on your interview. It's a good explanation of OOPS concept. You could have added an example of a project where it helped you, and you could have added a line on handling exceptions or using connections connection pools, especially for interviews at big tech companies.
Hi, Gopinath. Your version control response was solid. I would suggest you to try mentioning branching strategies. I would also could tell that you would mention some how the database schema related to your classes, showing a deep understanding of the design.
So these are solid. You could slightly expand on teamwork with a short anecdote or tool uses. For example, during a group project, we used GitHub and Trello to coordinate tasks, and regular stand-ups helped us stay aligned.
Okay.
You mentioned both designing efficient backend systems and managing data effectively. Both are great, but you could combine these more smoothly.
Okay. Thank you for your feedback. Thank you all.